Final game conversation for the nation. Cowboys 7-8. Now, I do know that we still have life. We still have an opportunity. The Eagles got to win their game, and the Cowboys must win theirs. You see, the final game, it goes all the way down to the final moment. I want to know, do you guys feel that we should win this final game? Will it hurt our draft stock? Because I think if we lose, we get the 12th overall draft pick for next year. What do you want? Now, if we win somehow and the Eagles lose, and you guys know how that go, right? We'll go to the playoff. That's a lot of money for Jerry Jones and company. That's more real estate. There's more opportunities, and there's more land for Jason Garrett, huh? So, if you can paint a picture, the Eagles, they lose to the Giants. Although, when you look back, the Giants are already parlaying, they're partying. They already got their mindsets for the offseason. But they can play a little con game or a little evil game against those Philadelphia Eagles. You know, it's still a divisional game, so we already know that that rivalry is still rich. They're going to try to play to win, right? And if anything, they can look at it and say, well, we knocked you all out of the playoff, the Eagles. We don't know. We definitely don't know. But I want to know, what do you guys want? Do you want to get this win? Do you want the Eagles to lose and you find ourselves in the playoff? I know one thing. All of the noise talking the Eagles been spitting out. Boy, they got to eat a lot of crow if they lose. And here's the thing. They think that was the end of the battle between Dak Prescott and Carson. Like those guys not going to play each other for the following years. And last I checked, they did split it, right? They did split it. And they will say, well, that game was the most pivotal game ever. The last time we played them was a pivotal game as well. Neither here nor there. What I'm saying is that the final game, what do we want to see out of the game? We already know that D-Law been talking. Shannon Sharp came out with a great comeback.
Into this?
I wonder where that direction DeMarcus Lawrence was looking for when he got that contract. He should know how to find his ass upstairs to sign that contract. You see, all year long, these underperforming players, Skip, have dodged blame because they can scapegoat Jason Garrett. Everybody wanted Jason Garrett gone. And everybody that's underperformed, starting with the highest paid player in Dallas Cowboys history. He's underperforming. Now he's looking for guidance. He's looking for that lighthouse to show him. We don't need to show you. Go get the quarterback. How about that? When you put your hand in the dirt, the guy that has the ball, go get it.
Trust me, I normally don't pick side on Shannon Sharp, Shay Sharp, however you want to call him. Hennessy Sharp, Hen. He did a great job of combating and saying that, hey, you know, where were you when we got all of that money? You see, go ahead and find your direction to get in a sack, you see. Because, you know, DeMarcus Lawrence, he was talking about the fact that with all of the talent and no direction, Shay Sharp, you know, he said, hey, why don't you just direct yourself into getting that sack, basically. Shout out to him. Shout out to him with that correction for the nation, because D-Law know. At the end of the day, right now, Jason Garrett is the low-hanging fruit. And I'm not being an advocate for Jason Garrett. Now, when I get out here and I tell everybody the real flavor, I'm not saying that Jason Garrett is the only problem. People fail to realize that. What I'm saying is, collectively, it's been 10 years. 10 years, not 9, not 8, not 5, not 4, not 1, 10 years. That's a long time. A long time for anybody. So your excuse levels or your imperfections are being shown more, you see? And of course, in a perfect world, we'll get rid of the GM. But Jerry Wayne Jones is not going anywhere. I want people to understand that. He's not going
Get your
nowhere.
damn act together.
He bought the team. He formulated this particular roster. Of course, he had his hand helped out with Will McClays of the worlds and his son, Stephen Jones, and these sorts of things. However, we have to look at the full picture and say that, hey, it's been 10 years. 25 years with Jerry Jones being wrong on Jimmy Johnson. Think about that. It's so crazy. The last great safety we had Jimmy Johnson's fingerprints on it. And I know people say, Law, why you still bringing up the 90s? Because that's the last time we was relevant enough to say anything about this Dallas Cowboys team, the 90s. Of course, we can say about Roy Williams and these sorts of things, but he's no Darren Woodson. Come on, let's be real. That was the last great safety we done had. But we will see what this team is all made up of. Enough of that Jimmy Johnson and Jerry Jones mess. Because Bill Parcells, we understood he was trying to put the team together with broken parts. And to me personally, did a damn good job with Quincy Carter. I think he was able to still win 10 games, right? So you can only imagine. Just close your eyes and imagine Bill Parcells with this roster. You see, this is what people like to say. And I got to touch on this. People say, well, the talent level is not there on the Dallas Cowboys. Coaches elevate talent. They turn good into great. They turn bad into good, you see. They turn average into greatness. That's what great coaches do. That's what they do. They do it in their sleep. They hold people accountable, you say. When an issue or anything occurs, that head coach steps into the room becomes silent. He stares down the teammates, the players on his team, and they say, you know what? I'm not finna drop this ball. And it's not about the drops with the wide receivers. It's not about the inaccurate throws from Dak Prescott, because we know that he's not the best thing since sliced bread. And I know a lot of people said he can't hit water if he fell off a boat. Look, a lot of people glorified the stats when he was not getting them. Now they shunning the stats that he's getting them. You see, because now a lot of people are saying that, hey, these stats occur during garbage time. You see. They fail to realize, would you rather have the Dak Prescott of 2016, 17, and 18, or would you rather have this Dak Prescott? Here's the thing. People thought that when Kellen Moore was assigned to this team, that all of a sudden he's going to pull experience from what? Well, he's going to pull this experience from. That all of a sudden he's going to walk on water. He's going to walk on water and lead this team to the Super Bowl? Come on, we saw the writings on the wall. Look, as they say, the old folks was right. They was right 100%. A new broom can sweep the floor good, yeah, but an old broom can get those corners. That's meaning experience. Experienced person can really get those corners. And when I'm talking about squeezing and getting those corners, it's pulling out of the wind, pulling out of a wind, pulling out of a wind here, pulling out of a wind there. That's what that old coach can do. So if this team, if Jason Garrett is not able to win this weekend, of course, we already know that somebody got to fall on this sword, because too many people have been falling on this sword for Jason Garrett for a long time. We're going to have to move on from Jason Garrett. We're going to have to get somebody that can wield this team with some experience. We don't need no person that's going to come back here wet behind the ear, some buddy rubbing elbows with Jerry Jones, politely walking around here, always being the comfort level of Jerry Jones, because you do not win in the National Football League with comfort. You don't. You're not successful in life with comfort as well. And Jerry Jones, out of all people, he knows that for sure. You think that Jerry Jones got his billions from being comfortable? Come on, guys. If you guys believe that, I got some land on the moon for sale. You don't get your degrees in life through comfort. You don't. It's hard earned. For those who out there who's watching this video, you know it. You don't get your BA degree while you're in high school. You can, but you got to go through something. You got to go through something, Cowboy Nation. Jason Garrett was handed this team out of comfort. Same as Kellen Moore was handed the offensive coordinator position because of comfort. You got to grind. You got to earn everything that's in front of you, Cowboy Nation. You got to earn it. And that's probably most of the reasons why we're seeing these little small pitfalls with this team. There's no grind action. There's no person that can identify with the struggles. There's no person that can sit back and say to themselves, I had to fight and claw my way to this position. Speaking of Jason Witten, we know that he earned everything to get to this point in his career. But when he retired, he should have stayed retired. Hey, if you think I'm lying about retirement, read Bill Parcells' quotes on when a player is thinking about retiring. You see, he came back. He felt comfortable. Comfort. No challenging of the opposition. No challenging of the contemporaries on this team. We can see with our natural eyes. It's already water under the bridge. It's spilled milk now. It's over with. You can put a sock in it. Law, whatever they say, you can put a sock in it. It's over with. He done played the full season now. But now what I'm saying, in this final game, I want to see Jarwin. If I see multiple plays for Jason Witten out there, I'm going to say, man, they padding those stats. They trying to get that record for him. They trying to do this. They trying to do that. Are we going to play political football, or are we going to try to evaluate Jarwin? That's all I want to know. We need to see what Schultz going to do. This final game, we need to know what he's all about. Amari Cooper, we need to see what he can do. This is a contract year. This is his last game. Of course, this is the last game for Dak Prescott before they can start evaluating the contract. So we want to know. Oh, okay, Michael Gallup, that's my dog, that's my guy. We know what he can do, but we want to see if he can match some things up. We want to know. Randall Cobb, do you bring him back for a cup of coffee? Huh? Robert Quinn, the Cobra Man, let's see what he can do. He's been disappearing as well. We want to know. So a lot of people think that the final game is anything, is nothing. No, the final game is everything. Because we got to figure out what these guys are about. This season we seen La'el Collins get his bag, so he's going to be with this team for a long time, right? Ezekiel Elliott, he got his money. He's going to be with this team for at least 3 to 4 more years, right? A long time. Jalen Smith, he been with this team. He got his contract signed. He's going to be with this team at least 3 to 4 years. Those are the guys that the Cowboys looked at and say, okay, we trust our evaluation. We trust our scout. We trust everything we saw on paper. So now we're going to see what they're going to think about with Byron Jones, what he's going to bring to the table. All right, Cowboy Nation, we will see. Let's figure this thing out. Let's go line by line. Everybody on this team, evaluation time. Although we're 7-8, there's still a lot of tape to see, a lot of game to be played in this last final game. I want to know your thoughts, Cowboy Nation. Post me down below what you think what the final game should be. Would you rather for us to lose? I never root for this team to lose. I'm always rooting for this team to win. However, would you all rather for this team to lose, have the 12th overall draft pick? Would you like new coaching philosophy to be in here? Or would you like to say, hey, let's win this game. Let's win all of these games. Let's sign Jason Garrett to a multiple contract. Maybe 4 to 5 years. Let's see if he can get it done within those time parameters. Because if everybody looking at it is saying that it's the players, maybe we can bring in a new crop of players and see what can do from there. We'll see. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Salute. I'm out. Let's go, Cowboys.